Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Unnecessary worries, self-doubt, and invisible fears. All of these come not from the outside, but from within. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Today, Wisdom Vault will help you understand how your mind can become your greatest enemy and how to master it. Let's listen to the timeless wisdom of great philosophers and discover the path to mental freedom. Have you ever struggled against your own mind? Reflect on this, and let's begin this journey together. 1. The mind creates barriers. What harms us is not events themselves, but how we perceive them. Nothing binds you more than the negative thoughts within your own mind. Fear is a product of imagination, not reality. It is the mind, not circumstances, that creates suffering. What you believe to be limits will become your actual limits. You are not your thoughts. Observe them, but do not let them control you. Most of our suffering comes from imprisoning ourselves in negative thoughts. He who masters his mind will master his life. The mind is a powerful tool, but if left unchecked, it becomes the worst enemy. True freedom comes not from the outside, but from freeing the mind of invisible chains. Many obstacles in life do not come from the external world, but from the way we think about them. When you realize that your thoughts are the root of anxiety, fear, and limitations, you will begin to see the path to freedom. Let's continue to the next section to understand how the mind distorts reality and keeps you trapped. 2. The mind distorts reality. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. The external world does not cause you suffering. It is how you interpret it that does. What you fear most often never happens, yet you let it control your life. The mind can turn a small problem into a disaster in mere seconds. Negative thoughts do not reflect reality. They are merely the product of an untrained mind. You cannot trust every thought you have, as the mind often magnifies fear and insecurity. We create mental prisons through false assumptions and negative beliefs. The mind is like a magician. It makes you believe in things that are not real. If you control how you perceive the world, you control how you react to it. Reality is rarely as terrifying as the mind imagines it to be. The mind can distort how you perceive the world. It amplifies fears, exaggerates problems, and makes you imagine situations that do not exist. Once you realize that many worries are just creations of the mind, you can begin to reshape the way you think. Let's continue to the next section to explore how the mind traps you in the past and makes you anxious about the future. 3. The mind gets stuck in the past and future. We often regret the past and worry about the future, forgetting that the present is what truly exists. What is past cannot be changed, and what is to come is unknown. Only the present is within your control. There is no reason to worry about the future. When it comes, you will have the strength to face it. Happiness is not found tomorrow or yesterday. It can only exist in the present moment. The past is a lesson, not a prison. He who constantly thinks of the future will miss the valuable opportunities right in front of him. You cannot change what has happened, but you can control how you respond to it. Worrying about the future is a self-created suffering that you can choose to let go of. The mind constantly wanders between the past and the future, but life happens only in the present. Live each moment as if it is the only moment you have. The mind often gets trapped in the past or obsessed with the future, but neither can be controlled. When you focus on the present, you can fully experience life and respond to everything more wisely. Let's continue to the next section to explore how the mind creates inner conflicts that make you fight against yourself. 4. The mind creates inner conflicts. Your worst enemy is not outside, but the voice within your mind. Restlessness and anxiety do not come from the outside world, but from endless inner dialogues. No one can make you suffer more than your own negative thoughts. You may defeat thousands of enemies, but if you do not conquer yourself, you have not truly won. We are not defeated by circumstances, but by our own doubts and fears. An uncontrolled mind is like a wild horse. It will pull you away from reason. The most dangerous battles do not happen outside, but within your own mind. Nothing causes more suffering than the expectations and illusions created by the mind. An untrained mind will always drag you into meaningless conflicts with yourself. True freedom is not escaping the outside world, but breaking free from the chains of the mind. We often believe that enemies come from the outside, but in reality, inner conflicts are what cause us the most suffering. Worries, fears, and doubts constantly arise within the mind, making us fight against ourselves. When you gain control over your inner world, you will find true peace. Let's move on to the final section to discover how to master the mind and become the ruler of your own self. 5. Mastering the mind to master life. When you control your mind, no one can control you. True freedom begins when you are no longer a slave to meaningless thoughts. The strongest person is not the one who wins battles, but the one who conquers their own mind. No one can hurt you unless you allow it in your mind. Peace does not come from the outside world, but from how you master your thoughts. A calm mind is the strongest weapon against the chaos of life. Only when you master your thoughts can you truly master your destiny. Strength is not in muscles, but in the control of the mind. The key to life is not controlling the world, but controlling your reaction to it. Be the master of your mind, not its servant. Controlling the mind is not about eliminating thoughts, but about guiding them in a positive direction. When you master your mind, you will no longer be controlled by emotions and will face life with greater strength. Thus, mastering the mind is mastering life. Now the question is, are you ready to take control of your mind and achieve freedom? The mind can be your greatest enemy or your strongest ally. Great philosophers have shown that if you don't control your mind, it will control you. Learning to master your thoughts is a crucial step toward a peaceful and stronger life. What do you think about these quotes? Have you ever felt that your mind is your biggest obstacle? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Wisdom Vault for more wisdom to transform your life.